share my video also. Yeah. I was discussing some basic concept of coordinate geometry in the last class. I discussed about the midpoint, centroid, the basic things that you have read in class 8 or class 9. We have revised them only. Today I'll be revising the equations of a straight line that you haven't read in class 9. I don't know whether you can recall those things or not, but these things will be needed here. So I wish to explain them again. Equation of a straight line in different conditions. Please note it. Equation of straight lines in different conditions. We have 5 different conditions or 5 different methods to find the equation of any straight line. कुनै पनि straight line को इक्वेसन निकाल्ने तरिकाहरू हामीसँग डिफ्रेन्ट कन्डिसनमा डिफ्रेन्ट वेजहरू छ. हामीले अहिलेसम्म पढेको 5 वटा डिफ्रेन्ट वेज छ. इन क्लास 9 we have read 5 different ways. One is slope intercept form, double intercept form, normal form or perpendicular form. We read point slope form and the 2-point form. This is very important to understand the topic that we are going to discuss right now. So the very first form of the straight line is slope intercept form. The equation of the straight line in slope intercept form is, can anyone tell me what is the equation of the straight line in slope intercept form? Yeah, please tell me what is the equation of the straight line in y equals to mx plus c. Very good. Write it. Y equals to mx plus c. The value of m is slope and c is the y-intercept. Okay, y is equals to mx plus c. M is slope here, c is y-intercept. We discussed a lot about the slope in earlier class also. Okay, I discussed the 3 different formula for the slope, and c is the y-intercept. Y-intercept means the distance of the line from the origin to the point where the line cuts on the y-axis. Okay, please write these conditions. I'll explain it later also. So first of all, let me discuss all the form of the straight lines here. Slope intercept form, and then the second form of the straight line is double intercept form. Please note it down. Double intercept form. The equation is, can you tell me?
X by a plus y by b is equal to 1.
X by a plus y by b is equals to 1. Very good. The value of a is x-intercept and the value of b is y-intercept. Note it down. X by a plus y by b is equals to 1. The value of a is x-intercept and the value of b is y-intercept. Please note it down. These are the things that you have read in class 9. Let me request few more students to join this session. Only 40 students have joined this so far. I don't know whether they are facing problem to join or what. Please, if you face any problem in joining the class, then there will be the link in the chat group of your class 10 optional math chat group. Okay, please join from there. You can directly join it here. Okay, so let me continue. One more form of the straight line is normal form or the perpendicular form. The normal form or the perpendicular form of the straight line. It is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equals to small p, where alpha is the angle made by perpendicular with the positive x-axis and p is the length of perpendicular from origin to the straight line. I'm not going to discuss it in detail here. I wish that you have learned this, but just try to remember these equations here. X cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equals to small p. Alpha is the angle made by the perpendicular with the positive x-axis, and p is equals to p is the length of perpendicular from origin to the straight line. Next one is point slope form. The equation of the straight line in point slope form is y minus y1 equals to m times x minus x1, where x1 comma y1 is equals to coordinate of any point. Okay, coordinate of, you can say, the passing point. in the straight line. Next one is 2-point form. This is the last form that we'll discuss here. Particularly, this is very important here. We will use this form of a straight line mostly. These other equations we use very rarely, but this one will be very used vehemently here. So the 2-point form of a straight line is y minus y1 equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. Okay, here the x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2 are any 2 points on the straight line. Okay, I'll show this concept in GeoGebra also. Please wait for a while. I'll share my desktop here. Just wait a minute. Okay, I think it is displayed right now. So let me explain what actually slope-intercept form of the straight line is. Let me be very brief here because it will consume a lot of time if I go through this particular topic only. Okay, here this yom is the slope, and this b, here it is written b. You can suppose this as c also. Let us suppose in our case this is c. Okay, y is equals to mx plus c. This yom is slope, and this b here, and in particular when we were discussing the slides, it is c. So y equals to mx plus c. C is y-intercept. Let me show you. Just a minute. Let me show it to you. Okay, let me change the y-intercept. Okay, see here, this line in this case it is changing its y-intercept. हेर्दा यो y-intercept change भइरहेछ हैन. स्लोप यसको जे नि जस्तो छ त्यस्तै जसरी झुकिरहेछ नि माथि पनि हेरेर right. Now see here, I am changing the slope. Y-intercept I am fixing here, and I am changing the slope. Sometimes it is tilting on the x-axis towards right, and sometimes it is tilting to the x-axis towards left. Okay, see here, it is making the obtuse angle with the x-axis right now, and sometimes it is parallel to x-axis. Okay, at that time the slope is 0, and sometimes it is tilting with the x-axis in such a way that its angle is acute with the x-axis, positive x-axis acute angle बनाइरहेछ. भनेपछि slope change हुँदा slope थाहा भयो र y-intercept पनि थाहा भयो. See here, as I told you earlier, y-intercept is the distance from x-axis to the the distance from the origin to the point at which the line cuts on y-axis. हेर्दा origin देखि यो लाइन सम्मको जुन डिस्टेन्स छ नि यो हेर्दा 2.5 छ अहिले. यसलाई म अलिकति बढाइदिउँ, 4 बनाइदिन्छु है त. अब यो origin देखि यहाँसम्म 4 डिस्टेन्स छ. यसलाई हेर त, origin देखि यहाँसम्म डिस्टेन्स कति छ 4. भनेपछि this y-intercept is 4. ठीक छ, this is x-intercept. This is y-intercept. y-axis को डिस्टेन्स को डिस्टेन्स भयो भने चाहिँ त्यो y-intercept भयो. तर यो x-intercept पनि छ नि, या फेरि x-intercept हुँदै नहुने भन्ने होइन. Okay, though x-intercept is also known, we have used the concept of slope and y-intercept here. Slope र y-intercept दिएको बेलामा y equals to mx plus c भन्ने कन्सेप्ट युज गर्छौँ है त. Y-intercept is the distance from the origin to the point where the line cuts on y-axis, and slope is, as I told you earlier, you can find it in different ways by using the formula like tan theta, or y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, or by using the formula minus coefficient of x by coefficient of y. You can find it in different ways. Okay, so this is the condition. There can be different forms of the straight line if you change the slope and the y-intercept here. The y-intercept यसरी चेन्ज गर्दै जाँदा लाइन त्यस्तो बन्द रहेछ, डिफरेन्ट कन्डिसन बन्द रहेछ हैन. So let's go to the next one. Double intercept form. Double intercept form means in which both the intercept are given, that is x-intercept and y-intercept. If you know both x-intercept and y-intercept, then you can use the equation x by a plus y by b equals to 1. See here, I think the equation is also displayed here. Can you see the equation at last? X by 4.5 plus y by 4.5 equals to 1. This is the equation given here. Let me zoom it for you. Okay, let me change the x-intercept value and the y-intercept value. The a is x-intercept, let me put it 4, and b is, let me put it 4 again. Okay, here the x-intercept is also positive and y-intercept is also positive. So if you see here, let me make it more clear for you. Okay, हेर त यो x intercept को भ्यालु कति छ? x intercept को भ्यालु यतापट्टि 4 छ, y intercept को भ्यालु कति छ? यहाँ 4 5. This equation कति भयो? x by 4 plus y by 5 equals to 1. Okay, further you can simplify it later also. So the equation is x by 4 plus y by 5 equals to 1. यो डबल इन्टरसेप्ट फर्म भयो. डबल इन्टरसेप्ट भनेको x इन्टरसेप्ट लाइन काटि x एक्सिस लाइन काटिरहेछ, y एक्सिस लाइन काटिरहेछ के लाइनले. यो स्ट्रेट लाइन, this straight line is cutting the x axis and y axis both. X axis at a distance of 4, y axis at a distance of 5. हैन भनेपछि यो स्ट्रेट लाइन चाहिँ के भयो? यसको इक्वेसन चाहिँ x by 4 plus y by 5 equals to 1. यसलाई चाहिँ कस्तो भने चाहिँ यसलाई हामी के बुझौँ भने हामी यहाँ पण्डित भइराछौँ, यसको नाम दिइराछौँ, नारायण गरिदिराछौँ. नारायण गर्ने फिक्स रुलहरु छ हैन. अब x इन्टरसेप्ट पनि थाहा छ, y इन्टरसेप्ट पनि थाहा छ भने यसको नाम कस्तो हुँदै रहेछ? x by 4 plus y by 5 equals to 1. यो तिमीले मात्र हैन, यो दुनियामा जुनसुकै मान्छेले पनि x इन्टरसेप्ट 4 र y इन्टरसेप्ट 5 छ भने यसको इक्वेसन जहिले पनि के हुने भयो? x by 4 plus y by 5 equals to 1. As I tell you every time that the language of mathematics is universal. त्यो uniformity maintain गर्नको लागि हामीले यो different form of straight lineहरु पढेको हो. So I think I need to explain this normal form also, though we will not use it in detail. Let me explain it the normal form also. I don't have the applet in the GeoGebra. Let me explain it. What does it mean? Okay. Suppose this is x-axis and this one is y-axis, and I need to find the equation of such a straight line. है त्यस्तो straight line थाहा छ मलाई. यो फिगर पनि थाहा छैन मलाई, जस्ट मलाई क्वेशन के भनेछ भने the angle made by the, यो इक्वेसन चाहिँ यसको निकाल्नु पर्ने, this line AB. Okay, you don't need to write, you just try to understand, try to recall the ideas that you have learned in class 8 class 9. Okay, यो AB भन्ने लाइनको चाहिँ स्ट्रेट लाइनको इक्वेसन निकाल्नु पर्ने छ, and its perpendicular distance from the origin. Mind it is the perpendicular distance. Okay, not just distance. As I told you earlier, perpendicular distance is the shortest distance between the line and any other point. In fact, it is origin here. Okay, यो origin देखि यहाँसम्मको perpendicular distance small p छ. Okay, and this perpendicular line makes an angle of alpha. Don't get confused here. This line is not making the angle alpha. This perpendicular is making the angle alpha with the positive x-axis. यो perpendicularly positive x-axis सँग angle alpha बनाउँछ भने, at that time the equation of the straight line is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equals to small p. Mind it, the value of alpha is the angle made by this perpendicular with the positive x-axis. Okay, if the line is on the other side, let me show you in the second quadrant. I'm not going to explain it in detail here. Let me be very brief here. So x prime, y prime. These are the two axes. So if the straight line is in this way, AB, then you need to see the angle made by the perpendicular. This is the perpendicular that is drawn from the origin to the straight line. Let me suppose this point is capital P. Its perpendicular length from the origin to the straight line be small p. Okay, this is the length or the distance from the origin to this line AB, and you need to see the angle made by this perpendicular with the positive x-axis here. है यसले बनाएको एंगल यता छ भनेर यसलाई हेर्ने होइन के, बुझ्यौ नि हैन? के गर्नु पर्यो यसलाई एंगलको लागि चाहिँ? But you need to see the angle made by this straight line with the positive x-axis. यो साइडमा बनाएको एंगल हेर्नु पर्यो भनेको है. At that time the equation will be x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equals to p. Alpha is the angle, p is the length of perpendicular. I hope you understand this one also. So let's go to the next one. Point slope form. Let me explain it very briefly. Point दिएको छ अनि एउटा slope दिएको छ भने at that time the equation will be something like this here. Okay. So as I told you earlier, slope means how the line is tilted with the positive x-axis, how it is inclined with the x-axis, positive x-axis in fact. So if you change the slope here, see here, you have a point छ नि हेर त, यो point 2,3 छ अहिले हैन, point 2,3 छ. यो point बाट जाने लाइन त इन्फाइनाइट हुन्छ नि हैन, यहाँबाट जाने लाइन त कति हुन्छ नि, यता पनि बन्न सक्छ, अर्को पनि बन्न सक्छ, अर्को पनि बन्न सक्छ, इन्फाइनाइट नम्बर अफ लाइन्स. तर यसको स्लोप 1 हुन्छ भने त्यो जहिले पनि एउटा मात्र हुन्छ के. स्लोप 1 हुने र 2,3 बाट जाने लाइन त एउटा मात्र हुन्छ. So the equation is y minus y1 equals to m times x minus x1. अब यहाँ हेर त x1 भनेको छ 2, y1 भनेको 3. So y minus y1 is 3 equals to slope is 1. है यो स्लोप दिएको भयो यसमा. x minus x2 is sorry x minus x1 is 2 here. अब यसलाई अर्कै बनाइदियो स्लोप 3 बनाइदियो भने हेर त 2,3 बाट गयो त स्लोप त यति बेला कति छ 3 छ. At that time the equation is y minus 3 is equals to 3 times x minus 2. I know most of you, those who understand it, those who have understood it clearly, they may have felt bored while discussing these things, but you need to revise these things if you don't know. Okay, I'm sorry if you if I made to feel you bored. Just a minute, let me share the PowerPoint only right now. Okay, I hope this is displayed now. And the last one is 2-point form. It means that 2 points are given, the 2 coordinates are given, and at that time how to find the equation is by using the formula y minus y1 equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. Okay, just a minute. So let's go to the particular topic. Now this is very important. अब हामी एकदम इम्पोर्टेन्ट फेजमा छिर्दैछौँ है. अब यी सबै कुराहरू चाहिँ बेसिक कुरा थियो, एबीसीडी जस्तै. So equation of a line parallel to the given line. Please note it. Equation of a line parallel to the given line. Equation of a line parallel to the given line. What does it mean? Let me explain it. Let's note it down. Okay, there is a straight line. A figure पनि बनाउँदै जाने है. Please copy this figure also. Your straight line दिएको छ. Its equation is something like ax plus by plus c equals to 0. एउटा straight line दिएको छ जसको equation दिएको छ. And we are going to find the equation of any line that is parallel to the given line. Ax plus by plus c equals to 0 is given here. Just a minute. The equation ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 is given here. एउटा straight line दियो. यो स्ट्रेट लाइन सँग प्यारलल हुने लाइन त कति हुन्छ हैन. मेनी स्ट्रेट लाइन्स विल बी देयर. यहाँ पनि हुन सक्छ हैन, अलि माथि पनि हुन सक्छ, अझै माथि यहाँ तल पनि हुन सक्छ हैन. तिम्रो कपीको लाइनहरु इमेजिन गर न. एउटा लाइन पक्ड्यौ तिमीले हैन, त्यो भन्दा त्यससँग प्यारलल हुँदा कपीको लाइनहरु त कति छ, माथि पनि छ, तल पनि छ, जताततै छ हैन. भनेपछि बट इफ आई फिक्स सम कन्डिसन्स, मैले एउटा कन्डिसन फिक्स गरिदिन्छु के. यो लाइनसँग प्यारलल पनि हुने र कुनै एउटा पोइन्टबाट पर्टिकुलर पोइन्टबाट जाने भने त हैन, त्यो त एउटा दुईटा मात्र हुन्छ होला नि. एउटा मात्रै हुन्छ, दुईटा पनि हुँदैन. यो लाइनसँग प्यारलल हुनु पर्यो अनि यही पोइन्टबाट जानु पर्यो हेर त. यो पोइन्टबाट जानु पर्यो भनेपछि त यो लाइन भयो त, यो त भएन नि. यो लाइन पनि भएन. प्यारलल त भयो तर यो पोइन्टबाट त गएन नि. ठीक छ. भनेपछि what we are trying to see here is the equation of a straight line that passes through a fixed point. लाइन सँग प्यारलल त हुने तर कुनै एउटा फिक्स्ड पोइन्टबाट जाने. Okay, so you point in particular I'm fixing this point, the white dot. I think that you see here the white dot. Let me suppose this point is px1 comma y1. Please write all these things. The straight line, another straight line that is parallel to the given line. Equation is ax plus by plus c equals to 0 and the point is px1 comma y1. यो सँग प्यारलल हुने र यो पोइन्टबाट दुईटा कन्डिसन छ यार. दुईटा कन्डिसन, यो दुईटा कन्डिसन बुझ्यो भने चाहिँ पुरै टपिक बुझिन्छ है. There is one straight line. Okay, the line must be parallel to the given straight line. Parallel हुँदा कति हुन्थ्यो. But one more condition limits us here. That is the passing point must be always x1 comma y1. At that time how to find the equation of this line. अब यो लाइन को इक्वेसन कसरी निकाल्ने. Okay, so let me explain the steps here. Just a minute. Are you trying to say anything, Ayushka? I don't know why your microphone is unmuted here. Please let me know if you have to ask any questions. Okay, if there is any disturbance then I'm going to mute you. You may ask in the chat section also. So write these things here. In this particular case the given things are either the equation of line. Okay, मैले यो सबै कुरालाई जनरलाइज गरिरहेको छु. कस्तो कस्तो केसेस हुन्छ त. Given is the equation of line or 2 points यो point र यतापट्टिको in point र यतापट्टिको in point दिन्छ कहिलेकाहीँ. Okay, I'll discuss all these things. And slope of the line. कहिले चाहिँ यो लाइनको जुन यो इक्वेसन दिएको थियो नि यो लाइनको स्लोप दिइदिन्छ. कहिले यसरी इक्वेसन दिन्छ यो पर्टिकुलर केसमा मैले यहाँ इक्वेसन दिएको छ हैन. Sometimes the point may be given, the 2 points, the in point of the line, and sometimes the slope of this line may be given. कहिलेकाहीँ यो लाइनको स्लोप दिइरहेको हुन्छ हैन. So the next thing that is given here is the point on the line parallel to the above line. यो लाइन दिएको छ नि माथि यो लाइनको यो लाइनसँग प्यारलल हुने लाइनको के दिँदो रहेछ point on a line parallel to the above line. यो लाइनसँग प्यारलल हुने लाइनको कुनै एउटा पोइन्ट दियो त्यसलाई कहिले डाइरेक्टली दिन्छ कहिले इनडाइरेक्टली दिन्छ. ओके डाइरेक्टली दियो भने त ठीक छ समथिङ लाइक 2,3 दियो भने त तर इनडाइरेक्टली कसरी भन्छ भने कहिले मिड पोइन्ट मैले अगाडि पढाएँ नि मलाई मिड पोइन्ट सेन्ट्रोइड ओके सेक्सन फर्मुला or intersecting lines in different ways it may be given. The point हामीलाई indirectly दियो भने at first we need to find the passing point. If the equation is given then we need to find the slope. If the 2 point is also given then we need to find the slope. अब slope नै दिएको छ भने त हामीलाई केही प्रब्लम हुँदैन. Okay, please try to understand what is given actually in the question. Question मा के दिइराको छ try to understand that. So steps to find the equation of this line. अब यो दुईटा given कुरा हुँदो रहेछ यसमा. So how to find the equation of the straight line? The line that is parallel to the given line and passing through this particular point x1, y1. So what you need to do is at the first step, the very first step, you need to find the slope of the straight line m1 if not given. See here it is stated that if not given. Slope दिएको छैन भने त्यो straight line को पहिला slope निकाल्ने. See here as I told you earlier, it may be given in the 3 different form. The first one is equation of straight line is given. Second one is 2 point is given and the third one is slope of the line is given. If the slope is not given then find the slope of the line. Secondly, find the slope of the line parallel to the given line. अब यो लाइनसँग parallel हुने यो लाइनको slope निकाल्ने by using the condition of parallelism. If the two lines are parallel then the slopes are equal, that is m1 is equals to m2. यसको slope आइसकेपछि हामीले यसको slope त निकाल्न सकिन्छ. So let's find the slope of the line that is parallel to the given line. And the very third important step is use the formula. अब यसको इक्वेसन निकाल्नु पर्यो नि हेर त हामीले यसको स्लोप पनि थाहा पाइसक्यो. We have found the slope of the line m2. अनि मसँग यहाँ point पनि छ. I have got the slope of the line and I already have the point here. Point पनि छ र slope पनि छ भने we will use the formula of point slope form. Y minus y1 equals to m2 times x minus x1. To find the equation of the line, I'm sorry, this is written a perpendicular. Please correct it. It is parallel. Okay. Equation of line parallel to the given line. Use the formula y minus y1 equals to m2 times x minus x1 to find the equation of line parallel to the given line. Okay. Please copy it fast, and I'll explain the same condition in the perpendicular line also. Okay. So let's discuss the condition, how to find the equation of a line perpendicular to the given line. Okay, write the condition, equation of a line perpendicular to the given line. How to find the equation? कसरी निकाल्ने त? So in this case also, one line is given, something like this, ax plus by plus c equals to 0. This is the equation of one line. एउटा लाइन दिएको छ. अब हामीलाई के भन्छ भने अब यो लाइनसँग परपेन्डिकुलर हुने लाइन भने के यो पर्टिकुलर लाइनसँग परपेन्डिकुलर हुने त यहाँ पनि हुन सक्छ हैन, अलि पर यहाँ पनि हुन सक्छ, यहाँ पनि हुन सक्छ, यहाँ पनि इन्फाइनाइट लाइन्स विल बी देयर. Okay, uncountable number of lines, uncountable. So one thing will fix the straight line, that is the point through which the line passes. अब एउटा पोइन्ट यही पोइन्टबाट जानु पर्यो भनेर मैले भने त यो त यही मात्र स्ट्रेट लाइन हुन्छ नि. only one line will be there. These other straight lines cannot pass through this point. Okay, so draw this figure. This is straight line, this imaginary straight line which for which we are going to find the equation, and suppose this is any point p x1 comma y1. This line is perpendicular to the given line. Okay, Draw this perpendicular line also. Ax plus by plus c equals to 0 भनेको एउटा स्ट्रेट लाइन छ. यो स्ट्रेट लाइन सँग परपेन्डिकुलर हुने र px1, y1 बाट पास हुने त्यस्तो स्ट्रेट लाइन को इक्वेसन निकाल्नु छ. We are going to find the equation of this line. Okay, that is parallel, so that is perpendicular to the given line and passing through the point px1, y1. So let me summarize all the things here. What are the things given here? Either the equation of the line is given, or the 2 points is given, or the slope is given. In all the case, we need to find the slope of the line, that is m1, or in this case also we need to find the slope. Here the case, in this case, the slope is already given, so we don't need to bother here. Equation of line, either equation of line will be given. यो तीनटा केस जनरली दिइरा हुन्छ, कहिलेकाहीँ एकदम ट्विस्ट पनि गरिदिन्छ. In general, these 3 different cases are given. Either equation of the line will be given, or this 2 point of the line will be given. हैन, यसरी a र b भनेर यो दुईटा पोइन्टको कोअर्डिनेट दियो भने स्लोप निकाल्ने त्यस्तो केसमा नि. एन्ड थर्ड केस त अब स्लोप डाइरेक्टली दियो भने you don't need to worry about it. So the second thing that is given here is point on a line. The point on a line perpendicular to the line, perpendicular to the above line. यो लाइन सँग परपेन्डिकुलर हुने जुन लाइन थियो नि त्यो लाइन को कुनै एउटा पोइन्ट दिन्छ, either directly or indirectly. कहिले मिड पोइन्ट भनेर दिइदिन्छ. Sometimes it may be given by saying in centroid of a triangle. At that time you need to find it at first. So how to find the equation? अब त्यो लाइन सँग परपेन्डिकुलर हुने लाइन को इक्वेसन कसरी निकाल्ने त? Steps to find the equation of a line. How to find? Step number 1, find the slope. यो एकदम यो जुन पर्टिकुलर स्लाइड छ नि एकदम राम्रोसँग बुझ है, पछि क्वेशन गर्ने बेला एकदम सजिलो हुन्छ. मैले सबै समराइज गरिदिरहेको छु यो कुराहरुलाई. सिधै क्वेशन गर्यो भने चाहिँ तिमीलाई अलि गाह्रो होला. Find the slope of the straight line m1 if not given. यो जुन लाइन थियो नि अघि मैले सुरुमा दिएको यो ड्याश ड्याश नभएको लाइन, रियल लाइन. First of all, find the slope of that line. If it is not given, if the equation is given, you need to find the slope. If the 2 point is given, then you need to find the slope. If the slope is given, then you need to find the slope. Sorry, you don't need to find the slope at that particular time, but suppose it is m1. Find the slope of the line perpendicular to the given line. How to find? And यो line सँग perpendicular line को slope कसरी निकाल्ने? By using the condition m1 times m2 is equals to -1. You can write here by using the condition m1 times m2 equals to -1. After finding this m2, m1 त यहाँबाट आइसकेको छ. After finding this m2, you can use the condition. है मैले अघि भनेको थिएँ नि यसको स्लोप पनि आयो, point पनि आयो. We got the slope and then the point also. If the slope is given and the point is given, then the equation of the straight line is y minus y1 equals to m2 times x minus x1. Okay, so the equation is y minus y1 equals to m2 times x minus x1. The same formula that we used in the earlier slide also. Okay, to find the equation of line that is perpendicular to the given line. Please copy it fast so that we can go to solve the problem also. Please copy it fast. Okay. एकदम राम्रोसँग बुझ्ने है. यसमा के दियो हामीले एउटा स्ट्रेट लाइन दिएको छ, त्यो स्ट्रेट लाइनको कहिलेकाहीँ हामीलाई स्लोप दिँदो रहेछ, कहिले 2 पोइन्ट दिँदो रहेछ हैन, कहिले चाहिँ इक्वेसन नै दिँदो रहेछ, कहिले स्लोपै डाइरेक्टली दिँदो रहेछ. यो सबै केसमा के गर्नु पर्यो? पहिला स्लोप चाहिँ छ भन्ने कुरा फिक्स गर्नु पर्यो दिएको लाइनको. त्यो लाइनको स्लोप आइसकेपछि त्यो लाइनसँग प्यारलल हुने अर परपेन्डिकुलर हुने लाइनको के निकाल्नु पर्यो? स्लोप निकाल्ने हैन. त्यो लाइनको त्यसपछि के दिएको हुन्छ हामीलाई? पासिङ पोइन्ट दिएको हुन्छ. पासिङ पोइन्ट दिएको हुन्छ, त्यो पासिङ पोइन्ट युज गरेर अनि के गर्ने? स्लोप र पासिङ पोइन्ट युज गरेर we can find the equation of the line. Though I will explain some alternative method to solve this. My generally यसलाई यो मेथडबाट भन्दा अर्को अल्टरनेटिभ मेथडबाट गर्न मन पर्छ. But try to excel this method. यो एकदम इम्पोर्टेन्ट, यो राइट कन्सेप्ट छ यसमा चाहिँ. You can understand the concept here. So let me solve some questions here. Okay, please write this question. Find the equation of a line parallel to the line, parallel to the straight line. Find the equation of a straight line. Please copy it fast. Find the equation of the straight line parallel to the straight line 3x plus 4y equals to 12 and passing through the point 3, 4. Always mind it that you need to have the one line. You need to have one line given in the question, either in the form of the equation or in the form of the slope or in the form of the 2 points. एउटा लाइन चाहिँ दिएकै हुनुपर्छ, यो लाइन दिएको हुन्छ क्वेसनले, मैले अघि गिभन भनेर लेखाएको थिएँ नि हैन, त्यो लाइन दियो। अब यो लाइनसँग प्यारलल हुने, डोन्ट ड्र दिस, आई विल सो इट लेटर, यो लाइनसँग प्यारलल हुने हैन, अनि केबाट जाने 3,4 भन्ने पोइन्टबाट जाने, यो लाइनको चाहिँ इक्वेसन वाट भने हो के यसले, बुझ्यो? यो लाइन चाहिँ यहाँ दियो 3x + 4y = 12, यो लाइनसँग प्यारलल हुनु पर्यो, द लाइन मस्ट बी प्यारलल टु द गिवन लाइन and the line must pass to the point 3,4. What is the equation of this line? The question is asking you how to find. So draw the figure. This equation is 3x + 4y = 12. This is the imaginary line that you need to find the equation. Okay, and this particular point, the point is, let us suppose it is px1, y1 = 3,4. Let me draw the parallel sign over these two lines. A parallel sign pani banau. Okay, try to understand stepwise. Okay, have you drawn it? Please let me know if you have not drawn. I'll continue. Solution. The given equation of the line is 3x + 4y = 12. Okay, please write it. The equation of the given line is 3x + 4y = 12. You can add here straight line, because the term line, just line and the straight line are a bit different, though we can have the same meaning in both the cases, but it is a bit different. The equation of the line is 3x + 4y = 12. Step 1 मा के गर्ने भनेको थिए मैले अघि? How to find the straight equation भन्दा मैले अघि के भनेको थिए फर्स्ट मा? Do I need to go that particular slide? What do you need to do? Please tell me, and have you listened it properly? के गर्ने भन्दा step 1 मा?
M1 find.
Very good. We need to find the M1. Slope of line 1, M1 = -a/b. I hope you understand -a/b. मैले सबै कुरा एक्सप्लेन गरिसकेको छु है पहिला. So I am not going to go in detail now. It will be -3/4. Okay, a is the coefficient of x, so -3/4. Now the step number 2. This is step number 1. This is already done. 3 step आउँछ भनेको छ है मैले. Step number 1, this is -3/4. We have found the slope of the equation that is given here. And the step number 2 is the slope of line parallel to line 1 is, कसरी निकाल्ने? यो लाइनसँग प्यारलल हुने स्लोप कसरी आउँछ? The slopes are equal, so m2 = m1. We have read it earlier. So m2 = m1. The slope of m2, this is the equation, this is the slope of the second line. Okay, slope of line parallel to line 1 is m2. मैले यो m2 सपोज गरेको, त्यो m2 भनेको कति हुँदो रहेछ? m2 = m1. So m2 also will be equals to -3/4. I think there will not be any confusion till this step. We are done with the second step also. First step मा दिएको लाइनको स्लोप निकाल्ने दिएको छैन भने, सेकेन्ड स्टेप मा त्यो लाइनसँग प्यारलल हुने लाइनको स्लोप निकाल्ने, and in third step we will use the passing point. It is given here directly. हैन, यो पासिङ पोइन्ट दिएछ भने त्यो डाइरेक्ट भयो, यसमा केही प्रब्लम भएन. कहिलेकाहीँ पासिङ पोइन्टलाई अरु नै डिफरेन्ट फर्ममा दिन्छ. I'll explain that later. Your passing point is equals to 3,4. यो गिवन लेखेको है, अहिलेसम्म केही छैन. यहाँ यो स्लोप यहाँबाट निकाल्यो, यसको स्लोप m2 भइहाल्यो. Passing point is also given in the question. Okay, now the equation of the line parallel to the line 1 is, कसरी निकाल्ने? By using this formula, y minus y1 = m2 times x minus x1. So let's replace the values here. Y minus y1 is 4 is equals to, your m2 is -3/4. Okay, and the equation is, and the second point is, sorry, x minus x1 is 3. You can see it here, it is 3. So almost it is done. What you need to do is, you need to simplify it further and you will get the equation. 4 times y minus 4. See here I am doing the cross multiplication. 4 times y minus 4 equals to -3 times x minus 3. So further simplify it, 4y minus 16 equals to -3x plus 9. Okay, 3x. So I'm simplifying it further so that it will be in the standard form. At first I am replacing placing x. So 3x plus 4y minus 16 minus 9 equals to 0, and the equation is 3x plus 4y minus 25 equals to 0. I hope you understand. Okay, at last, right? Therefore, the required equation of the line is 3x plus 4y minus 25 equals to 0. अब यो equation भनेको चाहिँ यो लाइनको है, this particular line. 3x plus 4y is equals to 3x plus 4y minus 25 equals to 0. Please copy it fast. Divya, are you understanding it or not? Divya, okay, very good, Divya. So let me explain it one more time. Here we found the slope of this line. यो line को हमने slope निकाल्यो पहिला. यो slope निकालिसकेपछि फेरि यसको slope निकाल्यो, जुन line parallel छ त्यसको equation निकाल्छ, त्यसको slope निकाल्यो हैन. त्यसको slope निकालिसकेपछि त्यसको point दिएको छ अनि point slope फर्मुला कति सजिलो हैन. एउटा कुरा जानिराख यहाँनिर. यो इक्वेसन छ नि हेर त 3x plus 4y is equals to 12 थियो नि अघि. अब यो लास्टमा आएको इक्वेसन के छ 3x plus 4y minus 25 equals to 0 छ के हेर त. पछि यो पार्ट छ नि x र y भएको पार्ट यो अलमोस्ट सेम हुन्छ सबैमा. अलमोस्ट सबैमा लगभग सेम हुन्छ है. ओभरल्यापिङ केस छ भने यो डिफरेन्ट हुन सक्छ. यही लाइन माथिबाटै ओभरल्याप भएर गयो भने चाहिँ त्यो डिफरेन्ट हुन सक्छ. तर प्यारलको केसमा यो दुईटा सेम हुन्छ जहिले पनि. तिम्रो यो आएन भने नि ल मेरो कतै मिस्टेक भयो कि भनेर माथि फेरि रिभाइज गर्ने के. बुझ्यौ मैले भनेको? डु यु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड इट or not? If 3x plus 4y, the coefficients will be same and sign also will be same. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Okay, at this question, find the equation of a line passing through the midpoint. अब हेर यहाँ अलिकति फरक भयो अघि भन्दा. अघि passing point directly दिएको थियो, अहिले passing point यहाँ midpoint भनेर दिइरहेछ के. Passing through the midpoint. First of all, write the question. I'll explain it later. Of midpoint of the points 3,5 and 7,3, 3,5 र 7,3 भन्ने दुईटा पोइन्ट छ. यो दुईटा पोइन्टको मिड पोइन्टबाट जानु पर्यो के अबको प्यारल लाइन चाहिँ. इट मस्ट बी पासिङ थ्रु द मिड पोइन्ट अफ 3,5 and 7,3 and parallel to the straight line 3x plus 4y is equals to 12. This is the straight line given here. The line must be parallel to the given line and it must pass through the midpoint of 3,5 and 7,3. I hope you understand the question here. Let me explain it further in the form of figure. So the equation is 3x plus 4y is equals to 12. This is one line. We are going to find the equation of a line that is parallel to this line 3x plus 4y equals to 12. Okay, that pass to the midpoint of this area. So 3,5 र 7,3 भन्ने दुईटा पोइन्ट छ. यो दुईटा पोइन्टलाई जोइन गर्ने त एउटा लाइन हुन्छ नि हैन. त मैले यो लाइन बनाएको है त. अब यो मिड पोइन्ट हो, यो मिड पोइन्टबाट के जानु पर्यो. I hope you understand this. 3,5 and 7,3 are these are any random points. Okay, I'm drawing it in this way so that I can find the midpoint here. यो midpoint बाट जानु पर्यो. Oh, यो midpoint बाट जाने यो parallel line को चाहिँ equation निकाल्यो. We are going to find the equation of this line. Okay, do you understand the question or not? Here the passing point is given indirectly by saying that it is the midpoint. The equation of the given line is 3x plus 4y equals to 12. 2 points are 3,5 and 7,3. And the midpoint, the point is midpoint that the line must pass through. So let's solve it. Solution. The very first step is to find the slope of this line. जहिले पनि त्यही स्टेपबाट गर न सधैँ हैन. कहिलेकाहीँ सिधै पहिला सुरुमा midpoint निकाल्दा नि हुन्छ. You may see in textbook that the midpoint is found at first, but we can do it by finding the slope at first. सधैँ एउटै तरिकाले गरे भने चाहिँ कन्फ्युजन हुँदैन नि त. So slope of line 1 m1 is equals to minus a by b. It will be minus 3 by 4. It will not be confusion. I think there won't be any confusion if you go through this way. Slope of the line is minus 3 by 4. Please copy it. Now what we need to do, we need to find the slope of the line that is parallel to the given line. We have found the value of m1. We need to find the value of m2 now. Slope of line parallel to the line 1 is m2. I'm supposing it is m2. And this value m2 is equals to m1. m1 is already here, minus 3 by 4. So it will be also equals to minus 3 by 4. If the two lines are parallel, then their slopes are equal. Okay. So the slope m2 is also equals to minus 3 by 4. This is the slope of the second line. This imaginary line. Okay. This line has slope minus 3 by 4. Also, it must have the slope minus 3 by 4 if they are parallel. So the third step is to find the passing point. Passing point देखाइन नि त हैन, अब यो passing point निकाल्नु पर्यो के पहिला यसमा. Passing point will be equals to the midpoint of 3, 5 and 7, 3. So it is equals to 3 plus 7 by 2, 5 plus 3 by 2. You may write here x1, y1. Sorry, x, y. We are supposing it is x1, y1 in the formula, so you can write it there. Though it's not absolutely necessary to write it always. 3 plus 7 by 2, 5 plus 3 by 2, it will be 5, 4. If the passing point is given indirectly, then we are going to find it at first. If it is given directly, then there is no more thing to do. Now the equation of the line parallel to 1 is y minus y1 equals to m2 times x minus x1. Okay, you can write it here. You can write the equation, write the coordinate, that is 5, 4 is the midpoint. 5, 4 the midpoint यहाँ आयो नि हैन, and x1, y1 भनेर यसरी सपोज गर्दै हुन is equals to 5, 4. So it will be y minus 4 equals to minus 3 by 4 times x minus 5. So it will be 4 times y minus 4 cross multiply गर्ने and simplify गर्ने, you will get the equation. Okay, therefore the required equation of the line is 3x plus 4y minus 31 equals to 0. Please copy it first. If you have any confusion, please ask. Don't hesitate to ask, and don't forget to write here or. Okay, I have forgotten to write here. Therefore the required equation of the line is 3x plus 4y minus 31 equals to 0. In this case also, please see there the coefficient of x and the coefficient of y are same. Coefficient of x is 3 in the given equation, and the coefficient of x is 3 and the coefficient of y is 4. It is same in the both case. Okay, so please copy it fast so that we can go to the next question. We will go discuss some different variety of question. Either I think it will be perpendicular question of perpendicularity. You may find the alternative method also in your textbook. I'll explain it in tomorrow's class. The alternative method. Some students may find it easier, though I prefer to use that method. But in most of the books and it is explained in this way, so I prefer to explain it this method at first. So let's go to the next question. Have you copied it? Please let me know if you have not copied it. If you have copied it, then it's okay. So let's go to the next question. Okay, write this question. Find the equation of line perpendicular to the line 3x plus 4y equals to 12 and passing through the point 3, 4. Your line must be perpendicular to this line. तिमीले त्यस्तै लाइनको इक्वेसन निकाल्नु पर्यो जुन चाहिँ यससँग परपेन्डिकुलर छ, and it must pass through 3, 4. है परपेन्डिकुलर मात्र भन्ने हो नि त यो क्वेसन अलि भेग भयो के. परपेन्डिकुलर मात्र भन्ने त कति हुन्छ कति स्ट्रेट लाइन त हैन, एउटा लाइन छ त्यो लाइनसँग परपेन्डिकुलर लाइन त देयर आर इन्फाइनाइट नम्बर अफ लाइन्स. बट इफ यु गिभ वान मोर कन्डिसन that the line must pass through 3, 4. 3, 4 बाट जाने भनेपछि एउटा मात्रै हुन्छ त्यो हैन. 3, 4 बाट जान्छ भनेर भनेन भने the question will be very vague here. You cannot find all the equations of the straight line. त्यो जिन्दगीभरि निकाल्नै सक्दैन त्यो इक्वेसनहरु हैन, कति हुन्छ. तर 3, 4 बाट भन्यो भने चाहिँ it will be only one straight line. You can find the equation of that particular line. So here this is a straight line. Its equation is given. As I told you earlier, the equation नदिन पनि सक्छ कहिलेकाहीँ यहाँ. I'll go to that particular question in the next slide. 3x plus 4y equals to 12. This is the equation of the straight line. Please draw it. अहिले normal यतिकै स्केलहरु युज नगरिकन भनौं. If you are willing to draw the figure properly, it's not that necessary. Just to make the figure. 3x plus 4y is equals to 12 is the equation of this line. यो लाइनको इक्वेसन दिएको छ. We are going to find the equation of this line that is perpendicular to the given line. Okay, योसँग perpendicular हुनु पर्यो. Is it visible that I have drawn this sign also? यो perpendicular sign पनि मैले draw गरेको थिएँ यहाँ. This line must be perpendicular to this line. 3x plus 4y equals to 12. And it must pass through this particular point. यो point बाट pass हुनु पर्यो के हैन. The point is 3, 4. So px1, y1 equals to 3, 4. I hope you understand this. Please make the figure fast. Find the equation of line perpendicular to the line 3x plus 4y equals to. Do you understand the question or not? Question बुझ्नु पर्यो है बेला. If you have not understand the question, then it will be a problem. Question बुझ्यो भने 50% question solve भयो. So try to understand the question at first. यो लाइन सँग perpendicular हुने र 3,4 भन्ने पोइन्टबाट पास हुने. ओके, यो लाइन सँग perpendicular हुने 3,4 बाट पास हुने. हाम्रो स्टेपमा फेरि एकचोटी एक्सप्लेन गर्छु ल. At first, what you need to do, you need to find the value of m1, that is the slope of the given line. Second step, you need to find the slope of the second line, that is perpendicular to the given line. Third step, if the passing point is not given, you need to find the passing point. Okay, passing point is निकाल्ने है त पहिला. And fourth step, what you need to do, you need to find the equation y minus y1 equals to m2 times x minus x1. कति सजिलो है. यसको चाहिँ passing point. This is our step. First step m1, second step m2, third step passing point. If it is given, then it's okay. And fourth step, use the equation y minus y1 equals to m2 times x minus x1. So let's go to the solution of the question. The given equation of the line is 3x plus 4y equals to 12. Okay. Slope of line 1, m1 is equals to minus a by b. The slope is minus 3 by 4. First step is already done. Second step, slope कसरी निकाल्ने m2 0 केसमा. अघि चाहिँ m1 is equals to m2 गरेको थियो, m2 is equal to m1 गरेको थियो. How to find the equation of slope of the second line here? Can anyone tell me? One student.
m1 into m2 equals to minus 1.
m1 into m2 equals to minus 1. Very good. Very good. I think Aishka was speaking over there. Sorry, Anushka. So the slope of line perpendicular to the line 1 be m2. Let us suppose it is m2. Yeah, the m2 equals to m1 the million yes. So then if the slope of the line perpendicular to the line 1 is m2, then m1 into m2 is equals to minus 1. This is the condition in which the two lines will be perpendicular. So the value of m1 is minus 3 by 4 already given here. m2 we don't know, minus 1 is given. So minus 1 is already over there. So the value of m2 will be 4 by 3. If you do the cross multiplication, this is the slope of the line that is perpendicular to the given line. यो line सँग perpendicular हुने line को slope आयो. Okay. Now let's go for the passing point. It is given or not? It's given here already. We don't need to do any mathematical operation here to find the midpoint. Passing point. So passing point x1, y1 equals to 3, 4. Okay. Passing point is 3, 4. अब हामी कसरी रोक्नै सक्दैन हैन स्लोप इक्वेसन निकाल्न. दुनियामा कोही माइकल आल्छ त हामीले इक्वेसन निकालेर रोक्न सक्ने कोही पनि छैन. So now the equation of a straight line is a parallel भएछ यो स्लाइडर बनाउँदाखेरि equation of line perpendicular to I'll provide you the corrected form of the slide later. Now equation of line perpendicular to line 1 is, tell me the equation, y minus y1 equals to m2 times x minus x1, or replace the values. Y minus y1 is 4 equals to 4 by 3 times x minus 3. It will be something like this. If you simplify it further, it's up to you to simplify it. Okay. 4x minus 3y equals to 0. जहिले पनि यसरी नै अरेन्ज गर है. सुरुमा x, त्यसपछि y and then at last constant. Since there is no constant here, simplify गर्दा गर्दै बिचमै हराएर छोडे हामीलाई हेर त साथै छोडिदियो के. constant छैन भने हामीले किन राखिराख्नु पर्यो त्यसलाई हैन. So this is the solution of the question. Please copy it fast so that we can go to the next question. I wish to explain one more question. Please do it very fast. Handwriting अलि पछि राम्रो गराउँदै गर्ने. अहिले चाहिँ सारिहाल्यो यो छिट्टो. Let's go to the next question. Okay, the last question for today. Okay, copy this question. Find the equation of line perpendicular to the line joining the points 2, 3 and 3, minus 1. Please go through your exercise also. Okay, किताबमा त्यो एक्सरसाइजमा भएको क्वेशनहरु छ नि त्यो हेर्दै गर्ने है. I'll give you the assignment also later. Find the equation of line perpendicular to the line joining the points 2, 3 and 3, minus 1 and passing through the point 3, 4. Question के भने? Let's try to understand it. There is one point 2, 3 एनादर पोइन्ट 3, -1 हेर है के भनेको छ परपेन्डिकुलर टु भन्ने यो यसको पछाडिको टक्क जुन छ नि हेर त त्यो भने चाहिँ गिवन स्ट्रेट लाइन हो के परपेन्डिकुलर टु द लाइन जोइनिङ द पोइन्ट्स यो दुईटा लाइनले यो दुईटा पोइन्टलाई जोइन गर्छ भनेपछि यो लाइनसँग चाहिँ परपेन्डिकुलर पढ्यो you have to find the equation of line this line is perpendicular to the line joining these 2 points 2, 3 and 3, -1 यो बुझ्ने है राम्रोसँग क्वेशन मैले भनेको छु नि if you understand the question then 50% of your question is done and it must pass through the point 3, 4 line perpendicular to the line joining the points 2, 3 and 3, -1 passing through the point 3, 4. So you need to find the equation of this line. Okay, let's go on to find the equation of this line. How to find? At first, we need to find the slope of the given line. Secondly, we need to find the slope of the line that is perpendicular to the given line. Thirdly, we need to find the passing point. Okay, and fourthly, we will use the condition y minus y1 equals to m2 times x minus x1. कति सजिलो छ अब यो m1 कहिले काहीँ डाइरेक्टली दिन्छ कहिले नदिन पनि सक्छ हैन कसरी निकाल्ने I have discussed earlier. So slope of the line 1 joining 2, 3 and 3, -1 मैले यसलाई चाहिँ फर्स्ट लाइन भनेको छ है यसलाई सेकेन्ड लाइन सो I am writing it here line 1 you may avoid it also यसलाई हटाएर slope of line joining 2, 3 and 3, -1 you can write it in this way m1 is equals to how to use this कसै भन्न सक्छ फर्मुला हुन्छ यहाँ आइसक्यो y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 since 2 points is given use this formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 it will be -1 -3 upon 3 minus 2 this 3 minus 2 so it will be -4 -4 by 1 that is -4 okay now let's find the slope of the line let slope of the line perpendicular to the line 1 be m2 यो 1 सँग perpendicular हुने लाइनलाई चाहिँ m2 भनौं योलाई चाहिँ पनि यहाँ काट्नु भएन हैन तलपट्टि 1 भन्यो नि त so slope of the line perpendicular to line 1 be m2 then how to find again as Anushka said earlier rightly to find the slope of the line that is perpendicular to the another line is given line is m1 times m2 equals to -1 the value of m1 is -4 times m2 equals to -1 so m2 is equals to 1 by 4 okay m2 is 1 by 4 we got the value of m2 we are already done with the second step also and third step is passing point let's see whether the passing point is given here or not so yes already given here passing point is 3, 4 यो देकै छ यसमा हैन so now equation of line perpendicular to the line 1 is the equation is y minus y1 equals to m2 times x minus x1 y minus 4 equals to 1 by 4 x minus 3 simplify it further and you will get the equation x minus 4y minus 3 plus 16 equals to 0 x minus 4y plus 13 equals to 0 therefore the required equation of line is x minus 4y plus 13 equals to 0 please let me know if there is any confusion this is the major topic that we discussed today there is one more type of the question that we need to discuss on the other class that is also very important most of the time that question will be asked so don't miss the another class also okay सरले सधैँ क्वेसन अर्को क्लासमा इम्पोर्टेन्ट टपिक डिस्कस गर्छु भन्दै सधैँ स्टुडेन्टलाई कम्पलसरी गराउँछ भने जस्तो नभन्नु but the particular question that we will discuss on the next class is the most asked question okay almost 50 to 60% question is that particular type of the question so don't miss the next class okay so this much for today please copy it fast and I will end this class okay let me take the attendance also I think it's already 8 so let me download the attendance list if you have not copied please copy it fast so bye bye for today take care have a great day thank you have a great day if you have any confusion please go through the exercise okay? Don't forget to go through the exercise you will face a lot of questions there please solve those questions okay take care bye bye let me end the meeting